morning. And it's not early in the morning like I've been doing, so the lighting is absolutely weird in here. But I've been working all day and forgot to film. So I'm gonna flip this around and show you what I'm working on for this week's market prep. Alright, like I said, lighting is pretty off in here at night, so, well, it's not night, it's like 7 something. But I did get into the event that I was talking about in the last vlog, and it's at the end of the month, and it is a fall festival. So I created these little door hangers. Happy fall, y'all. Yes, I'm in the South. And I started working on Christmas ones because these are fall markets that I have coming up, and people are already starting to buy Christmas. So I'm gonna have 3 different Christmas door hangers, and they are going to go up on my website before this video is up. So when this video is up, these will be live. All 4 of these will be live in my shop. They are custom made to order. So these are just my samples that I made so that I had pictures for to do some product photography. But these are going to be made to order, and they will be in my shop. And since they are hand painted, they are going to be each one will be a little bit different because they are hand painted. But I have already cut out enough Merry Christmas for 3 more, enough Happy Fall Y'all for 3 more, and right now I'm currently cutting out 3 more of the Let It Snow. Yeah, I did do something a little different with the ones I'm cutting out now. These were all, I painted every single one of these letters after they were cut out. And so I decided that wasn't gonna happen again. So let me show you what I did. I pre-painted some boards. This is the leaves for the Happy Fall. But I pre-painted the boards black for all the black lettering. So this is fall, this is the word happy, this is the Merry Christmas, and the y'all. So what I've done is I pre-painted the wood black, and then I went ahead once it was cut and did all the line work. So these are all ready. So these, I will have, a few started and ready to go. But yeah, I'm gonna show you what I'm cutting. This is the last I'm cutting for the night. It's been 1 hour and 34 minutes, but I've already got, actually it's got 15 minutes left of 1 hour and 34 minute cut time. This is a full 12 by 12 sheet. It's got 3 of the Let It Snow words on it. What's taking the longest are these snowflakes. But they're all pre-painted white. They'll be ready to go. I'm really excited about this. So anything that's gonna be white, black, brown, or a solid color, I will go ahead and pre-paint and cut. So all those little strips is just part from where it's cut. It's actually cut fine. But yeah, so I've got, like I said, 15 minutes left on this cut, or this whole sheet, and it'll be a whole sheet cut. So here it is, it's showing, I've got all of these. So I have all of the Let It Snow, and I have enough snowflakes for all my signs that I've already got cut. So yeah, this, to me, the time I've been doing other things while this has been cutting, like finishing off all of those letters over there and doing the detail work on that. So yeah, I've been working on these while that has been cutting, and so all of these are ready. All the detail work is ready. Tomorrow I'll do the detail work on the Let It Snow, which is a little bit. This is what's on the Let It Snow. I'll do the little black detailing on it tomorrow, and get those ready. The backings, this is painted solid red, so if I wanted to, I could do a whole red board, but since the boards have so much space around them, I do cut these out when I cut the back base, so I don't want to cut that out. I may go ahead and paint another black board and then just fit as many deer on it as I can. But yeah, so that's what I've been working on today. Sorry for no videos of it, but I will pop some pictures in of all of these that I took hanging on my door. Real quick, I did create this. This is my logo cut out of wood, and it is so that I can have basically have a watermark in all my pictures, when I take my pictures, it puts my logo in every picture I've been taking of products. So I'm actually going to offer this as an option on my website. If you want to get a custom watermark for your pictures, you know, an actual cutout watermark, they'll be available in my shop soon. I also ran with my daughter out to go pick up these. These are not showing up iridescent on, you can barely see it on camera, but these are iridescent jars for the affirmation coins that I made, I showed in last week's vlog. So since I'm going to a fall festival, I have these pumpkin jars, and so I'm going to do 3 sets of affirmation coins in the pumpkin jars and 3 sets in the regular jars. But yeah, and these are something that I'll have cutting while I'm doing other things, because it takes 2 hours to cut enough for 2 jars. Yeah. I think I've got a new setting that I can make it where it'll be half that time. I'm hoping. We'll see. Alright, it's Thursday morning. I'm walking up to the office again. Realized I needed more coffee. So, I sort of had finished over half my cup before I came out here. So yeah, this is my little walk up to the office. I have a working studio, so this studio is never fully clean, or should I say neat. It's clean, it's just never neat. There's always a lot of stuff in here. I do need to do another purge. I did do one purge when we were planning on selling the property, and then we didn't sell, so yeah, need to do another purge. Okay, I've got all of my signs listed on my website and live. I'm working on some mystery packs. I have enough to make 2 more of this which had like discontinued stickers, a note card, and a bookmark. I only have like 2 more packs of those stickers, so I'm gonna make 2 more of the $5 mystery packs. It's like $15, and then I'm gonna make up some more mystery packs. I have some other things that I just want to get rid of, and the event I'm doing this Saturday really does mystery packs sell well. So I'm going to make up some $5 and $10 mystery packs. I've also got to make the round label for the bottom of these. I'm just going to put my logo and a little information, my website information on the bottom. And yeah, and then I'm working on, I may make some other, like I've got a stack of cards that I have way more, like multiples of, and then the same with bookmarks. I've got a bunch of certain ones, and I just want to go ahead and make mystery packs. So I'm probably going to do 2 bookmarks and 2 note cards and a button for like $10. So yeah, that's what I'm probably working on. This art print was popular, so I've got to add, I'm out of these, so I need to add these in. And then this one was popular, so I have to add more. I have to add art prints back, like refill those. So yeah, we'll see how it gets today. I've already got, like I said, I've got all my website pretty much stuff done. Sorry, I'm gonna show you over here. I'm trying to get back to the creative space. One thing I do like about this machine, I can do a lot more at the same time. Like once it's sent to the machine, it doesn't really bother it for me to come over here and work on something totally different. So all I do is hit the minimize button here. It minimizes the processing so I can't accidentally cut it off or something, and then I can work fine. But yeah, see, this is a 2-hour processing time. I still have an hour and 11 minutes left for this. But it's on, the first hour is the engraving, and then the second hour is the cutting. So yeah, this will be what the main one I do today. This is, as I said, it's a 2-hour process. It's 10 o'clock now, almost, and so I started this about 9, and yeah, once it finishes engraving all of the coins, it will start cutting it. I did try it on a different board, the board I've been using for my painted, and I don't like the texture of it, so I stopped it. Yeah, I had already engraved these, so what I'm going to do is I won't waste this board. I will use this for my signs and just cut it on the side. It won't show. Yeah, so I'll be back. I was actually able to make 4 mystery packs. Realized I had more of those stickers that I've been using for that. So 4 mystery packs. These are the $5 ones. It's 3 items. I'm gonna make it, like I said, I'm gonna make a $10 one, and I will come back and show you how I make this. Alright, it's end of day Thursday, and I'm about to close up shop early tonight because I am tired, I have a headache, and I am ready to relax for a little bit. And it looks like I have got, yeah, that's probably all from the laser. I need to go wash my face because I'm bad about doing this. And when you laser cut stuff, the edges have ash. So yeah, my face gets ends up covered. It's fine. It'll be washed off. But I was going to do a recap of what I got done today. I finished 2 of these signs. You know, I cut out 2 of the pumpkins today. I cut out all the leaves for 4 signs, painted the pumpkins, and put everything together. So yeah, I did 2 of them. I already have 1, so that means I'll have 3 for this weekend. I cut all of the coins for the affirmation jars, for 2 affirmation jars. That's about 2 hours, a little over 2 hours of cut time, cut and engrave time. They're very strong and they need to be wiped off because that's where all the ash comes from. And then I also made 6 of these, or 7 of these, 7 of these. The little look what I made, and you know, you can have your child write their name on it. I've seen these and I thought they were cute, but I wanted to use my my favorite font. And yeah, I realized it's looking like I'm dirty. I am. Okay. I will go wash my face after this. But yeah, so I made 7 of these. They have magnets on the back. I also made 4 of the mystery bags and got the stuff out to make another set of mystery bags tomorrow. These need to be packaged up. These are my little unicorn sticky note holders. I only made 2 of these. These were dyed with the acrylic ink and alcohol, rubbing alcohol to make the die. And then I sanded it off before I engraved it to get that tie-dyed look. So yeah, these are my little unicorn ones. I only have 1 of each. And then I made myself a yarn holder. Yeah, I made 2 of them. I've been wanting one of these, but I just don't want to spend the money. So yeah, I'm gonna go knit and wash my face. See you tomorrow. Good morning, it's Friday, the day before the market, and my office is a mess, but I've got a pretty good bit done. I do have to sit down and actually make a list of what all I'm doing today, because I can't do it all, and I want to make the list. So that's my first chore, is to sit down and make a list and see what happens. Yeah, I'll let you know. Okay, my list has been made. Got an address on here, so I'm covering it up. My list has been made of everything I need to do. And I did add a few other things that are not on this list. Like, I need to make the labels for the mystery pins, and I'm gonna go over there and show you what I'm talking about. I set up my little 4-foot table in which is now taking up way too much room, but so I can get out all my stuff I need to package. Like, these are packaged. I need to package the unicorn ones. These are the mystery pins that I created along with the mystery bags. Like, I have my 5 pencil sets ready. I'm doing 4 mystery wood pins and 6 mystery acrylic pins, which, here, let's see, yeah. So I packaged 4 mystery acrylic pins. What I'm going to do, these normally sell for $8, and doing the mysteries, I'm just going to do $5. Just because I have so many of these acrylic pins, and some of the wood pins I have made way too many. Like, I have these, and then there's a couple others, different ones. But, so mystery wood pins, mystery acrylic pins, mystery bags for $5. So everything in that mystery set is $5. I was going to do a $10 bag. I may do those for next week's market, but I'm not doing it for this weekend's market. I do have this sign for taking orders for the big porch leaner sign. I have not had time to make it. The board needs to be painted that I have. So yeah, I've not had time to make one, so I'm just going to have this up on my checkout stand, and like I showed in last week's video. So yeah, but that's what I'm doing. And I've also got to make a few more of these. I just print them on really thick cardstock and laminate the front. And I laminate the front just because I don't want the ink to run. Sometimes if it's humid, they do look like they're going to curl, but once I put them back up, they flatten back out fine. So yeah. And then these are what I use because I do the hometown keychains, and this way if they don't have if I don't have the one they want or the one that they need, I have a QR code where they can order them. Same for the college town, and then they can order a set of custom engraved pencils. as well. The custom engraved pencils goes on my checkout stand with this, because the pencils normally sit in front of it. That's how I've, because they don't have any height to cover up my signs. Having these right in front of the checkout stand works good. I only have one pack of the Made for More, and I use a different color pencil for those. So, and I don't have time to make any more. But yeah, so the $5 pencil packs are there. And I broke them down. They were $10. They were 10 and 10. They were 10 pencils for $10. And I broke them down just to make a lower price point. If somebody wants more, they can order them online. But yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to decide if I'm going to make mystery pen. I really want to get rid of most of these, so I may make a few mystery bags and put, they sell for $2 a piece, so 2, 4, 6. I may do four mystery buttons for $5. Just, that'll make them $1.25 each, and that's still a good price. Yeah, so that's what I think I'm going to do. I'm going to make a whole bunch of little mystery bags, which I need to put up my Daiso haul for makers markets, because I got these at Daiso. I think I got 35 for the 225, so these are great. And they make perfect little, I also have some with my name sticker on them, so when people just buy stickers, that way I'm not giving a big bag. But yeah, so I have a whole stack. This is how I do it when I have a few with my little label on it, so when they buy a sticker. I need to put a few more with labels on it. But yeah, I think I'm going to use those to make these into little mystery bags. So four 1¼ inch buttons for $5. I think that'll be fun. And I have a ton of certain ones, and that's the ones I'm probably going to use the most of. I have a ton of these. Now, there won't be duplicates in each bag, but if you buy multiple bags, there will be duplicates. So, yeah. All right. See you soon. Okay, the machine is running. It has been processing for over an hour. Actually, it was an hour and 54 minutes for this job, and I still got 34 minutes left. I've got a lot of friends having babies, and so I wanted to make some of these for baby gifts, but I also figured I would have some for sale at my events coming up. And these are the Please Don't Touch. Your germs are way too big for me. Thanks. They're hang tags for either your car, for a car seat, or for a stroller. And so I have my certain fonts, and so I decided I would design these to look like a caution sign, like the little baby, the old-fashioned baby on board. And so it's still got to score or a line around them and then cut them. But yeah, it's been cutting for a while, but I've been doing all of the stuff while it's working. So, as long as I'm in here, I'm fine. So, yeah, I have already sprayed, sealed these. They're out here drying. I like to dry them in the sun because it dries them quicker and some of the smell gets off, because the smell of the sealer is a little strong for me. But these are sealed, and I have to do the Christmas ones. But yeah, these are pretty dry by now. It's pretty warm out here today. Okay, it's like 4 o'clock, and I've had to run some errands. And I've come back to add the branding onto the back of my signs. I probably should have done this when before I painted them and put them all together, but here's what it looks like. So, I put the branding on the back of my sign. I just feel like it elevates the product a little more than just being what it is. So, yep, that's what I'm working on. I'll show you some more in a minute. Morning of the market. One of 2 gates to get out of the property. But yeah, it's morning of the market. Everything's loaded up, and I'm getting in. Yeah, so everything's loaded up, and we're headed out. This market is from 9 to 1, so I've actually got to sleep a little later, which, my body didn't let me, because that's just the way my brain works. So I was up pretty early anyway, But we are headed to the first fall market. Everything's out. Now it's time to move the vehicle and then come back and set up. All right, I'm set up. Finally. Took me way longer because I have way more product. All right, I am filming this market recap on Sunday, the day after. I did not film packing up because I got overheated and I had to rest in a cold place for a little while before I could finish. So yeah, I didn't film that. Yeah, you wouldn't have wanted to see that anyway. It was pretty bad. Well, I have an autoimmune disease that causes me to not handle heat very well. And it got up to almost 90. And so yeah, it was pretty hot. But, so I want to tell you my little recap of how the market went prior to my Zoom that's happening in a little bit. Okay, so at this market, I sold 6 packs of these pencils. I don't have everything in here, but I'm going to hold these up. 6 packs of the pencils. I sold 1 of the small magnolia ornaments. I sold out of my large sticky note holders with pens, so that was 3 of them. I sold 8 stickers. I'm looking at my little notebook. 2 magnetic bookmarks, 2 car coasters, an art print, 2 of the Look What blank made magnets, 1 of the phone holders, 2 of the hand stitched notebooks, and 2 mystery bags. So I actually did fairly well. My average ticket was right at $15, so that was pretty good. My largest sale was $45 and my smallest was $10. So, you know, I think I did fairly well. I did have a $20 booth fee and I spent $11 for food, so that was a $31 spend. But I sold $184 for a farmer's market. That's a pretty good one. That's actually close to my record from that farmer's market. So I do have some things that I will be making this week, which I've already started on. I need to make 2 more of each Christmas ornament because this event that I'm going to next week is huge. So I've got to make a lot more stock. I need 2 each of the large sticky notes, so that's 4. I'm probably going to end up doing 6. I need to make 50 pencils, which that's 10 packs. 2 each of art prints. I've got some new ones I'm going to print, which is the self-care and the faith flowers. I need to switch the affirmation jars from the regular ones to the pumpkins. I need to make some more $5 mystery bags. I need to see what I can make on those. I need to have Christmas cards, business cards, and a Cash App payment sign. So I started on business cards today. I decided to do a new business card since I ran out of my old ones, and I'm going to put little art on one side and my information on the other. So I've made a whole stack of different ones. I'm probably gonna make a few more. But basically some of my newer art is going to be on that, because these, I really like collecting business cards from artists. It makes me remember them. So I've already printed and cut these, and now I'm just rounding the corners. But that's for next week's vlog. But yeah, so overall this market was way better than the week before. The next event I have is a fall festival. So it is a full-fledged festival. I have to be there at 7:15. It does not start until 10 and it goes till 4, but I have to be there by 7:15 and have everything out of my vehicle and moved by 7:45 because they are closing down the square where it's at. And so I'm going to have that to do. And so in my next vlog, I'll show you how I prep for that one, because that one is going to be crazy. I've got a lot to do. I'm actually heading up to where the event is tomorrow, and I may film a little clips of while I'm in Covington to show you where the market's gonna be before the market happens. So, but yeah, if you like this video, please hit that like button, click subscribe, and let me know what your favorite project was from this vlog. I'd love to know. These vlogs are really fun to make for me, so you're gonna see more of them. So, see you soon. Bye.